number 2 here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labasco here with you. University of Chicago trying to bounce back after they lost in the 5th and final set against Dominican University, which is where we are at, as Elmhurst and University of Chicago are playing. 25-22 in that first one, as we have a changeup out here too for the start of the second set. Making her way out onto the court is Stephanie Sinnapan, and she is from Bennett, as the sophomore getting a chance to come out here to work with Lowe and everyone else, as we'll see how this one goes, as this change has been made between her. Well, her and Graves are both still out there, actually, so 2 setters out there for University of Chicago. As this one over to the near side, and that one Lowe starting off quickly here, 1-0 University of Chicago. So now you got a front line of Stephanie along with Lowe and also Laporte, as this one comes right into the middle. Now over to the near side, as this comes over to the near side. Over to the near side now, going towards the middle of the court with Sinnapan, as that one comes back up into the air. Defensively not able to get that one back towards the court was Lowe. Ties it up at 1. As now it will be number 19 and Mary Lawrence to serve. Standing serve by Lawrence, as that one let it go out and just caught that near corner. 2-1 now in favor of Elmhurst College. Bennett Academy again where Sinnapan went, as this one now. Lawrence sends it towards the middle. Bumped up high. As now it comes over to Sinnapan, who playing the outside hitter role right now, and that one will go out of play, it looked like. And actually it did just stay in. Tough from my vantage point kind of to see that near corner sometimes. So Lawrence to serve again, up high into the air. Over to the near side. Actually to the far side for Lowe, and she gets the kill, makes it 3-2. Is now moving into the middle spot there, as you have the underclassmen part of it, as this comes over to the far side. As there, that one hits off the double block and goes out of play. 4-2, Elmhurst College with the lead. So we've seen a little bit of a change of youth here for University of Chicago, with Stratford coming in and Sinnapan. The 2 players is Sinnapan going for the kill there, as this one comes back over to the near side, as this one goes back. As Graves will send this one back over, as now into the middle there. It's off and not able to get to it was the diving Lowe, as it was Allie Rogers with the kill. 5-2, Elmhurst with the lead. As Nimrick will send this one over with the left hand. Able to get underneath it was McDonald, as this one comes over to the near side to Stratford. Back into the middle. Pushing it up high into the air was Laporte. Back to the near side, going cross court with it was Stratford, but she could not get it down towards the court. Makes it now 6-2, Elmhurst with the lead. As Nimrick over to the near side, Stratford hits it off a double block. Makes it 7-2 now in favor. As a timeout, University of Chicago. 7-2 the score here, as it's been really good defense and just good passing on the side of Elmhurst. And defensively, they're taking advantage of some of the things here with a lot of youth out on the court right now for University of Chicago. And not a bad decision by head coach Sharon Digman to decide to do that. The last game, things didn't quite go the way she wanted to, and you know, maybe this is good for Jasmine Mobley. She takes a sit on the bench for a little bit, kind of just collects herself, and maybe she can find a rhythm again. So Digman, a very having this team ranked up all the way at 11th right now, and finding themselves struggling against 2 good opponents here in Dominican and now Elmhurst. So it'll be Hannah Nimrick sending it across, up into the air by Brooke Watson, to the near side, sent over by Scrafford, back into the middle, and now down as it's kept alive is right in the middle for the quick kill attempt. There was Laporte, but she missed the back line. Makes it 8-2 in favor of Elmhurst. Risk. As that one's back up into the air, and Scrafford going for the far corner. Good dive made there by Shriver. Nice job getting underneath it by Watson. Can't get it across. 9-2. So now Nimrick to serve again. As checking in now will be Lowe for Francis McDonald. Bumped in front by Lowe. Now to the near side by number 13. And Scrafford, as now that one Sinapan goes and misses the back line. As this one comes back across. Graves tries to dump, hit it off the tape, which helped out Elmhurst as this one goes over a double block. Graves over to Watson, right to the middle to Lowe, and Lowe gets the kill right in the middle of the court. 10-3. That stops the drought of points there and puts it to 7 as the difference. As this goes right into the middle. Set now to the far side and going cross court with the kill was Allie Rogers to that far corner. And she missed it, 10-4. University of Chicago back to within 6. Laporte in towards the middle of the court. Rogers able to dive underneath that, and a couple players dove underneath there to try and get that, and just letting that one go with Simpan and Graves and everyone else. 10-5, 5-point game as this one goes into the middle, over to the far side is a good dig there. That one joust right at the net as that one sending it over. Sinapan letting that one go. It was nice work though in the middle by Majors. As you'll see here, Majors saw where that was going and was able to get a hand on it, and it was just enough for it to work for her team. As that one gets through the double block there, 10-6. As serving over on the far side will be number 16 and Allie Rogers. Set up now for the far side on that slide play, and it hits off the double block. Another point for Majors. Majors was vital in that comeback in that last match. So far here in this one against Elmhurst for Majors, should be her first kill. As that one bumped into the air by Sinapan. Over to the far side is that one just going to get back across. Bumped into the air by Watson. Now over to the far side. Majors going cross court. Dive play made there by number 7 in Nimrick. As that one hits off a double block and goes down on the wrong side of the net for Elmhurst. 8-11 now. Sinapan now. Right-handed serve, sends it over to the near side and almost getting an ace there, but it gets across, and Watson not able to get underneath it on that dig. So Shannon Burns will get that one. The right side hitter for this Elmhurst team. As Lowe setting it up now over to the near side, and that one just missing. It was number 13 in Scrafford. A good idea with where she wanted to go with the ball. Missed the near corner. 13-18, Elmhurst College with the lead. Amy Shriver sends it to her counterpart in Watson. Back into the middle, 10-foot line for Lowe. As this one comes right to the front of the net. Now back over to the far side. As now comes over as Scrafford sent it over to the near side. Back to Scrafford, cross court as it goes off of Burns, and now she'll just have to bump this one across. Graves back over and then cross court from Sydney Majors. From the far side to the near corner, makes it 13-9. As now It'll be Tui. Send it right towards the middle. Set it up to the near side. Left hand and can't get it over. Was number 10 in Mel London, but it goes out, so it'll be point for her team, 14-9. So Mel London ready to serve here. Sends it over with the left hand. Set to the near side, and Lowe's kill dug out by the libero in Shriver. As this one bumped back across by Lowe. Diving play made there, as that one ends up going down on the Elmhurst side of things, 14-10. So now, Brooke Watson sends it over right at the 10-foot line. Shriver's able to hit it up in the air to the near side, and finding a wide open hole was Mary Lawrence in the defense right in the middle. 15-10 here, and set number 2. Trying to take a 2-0 lead is Elmhurst College. Peggy Clemens sending that one across, comes right to Graves in the middle, and a little bit off timing there was Hearn Laporte. Makes it now 16-10. Peggy Clemens sends this one right towards the libero and Watson to the near side, sending it down with the kill is Lowe. When you look at it for Lowe, her total kills in this game, as they start to pile up, she has 7. Only one player in front of her, and Allie Rogers. As this one comes across to Shriver, is that one nice reaction there by Nimrick to send it back across. As this comes to the near side, and Lowe sent it right into a block. 17-11. It's Mary Lawrence. Sends it to the near side. Up high by Tui, over to the far side for Lowe. Back up into the air, now over to London. London dug out by Watson, into the middle, as that one's alive from off of Laporte. Setting up the near side, as it's Sinapan, and she can't get it to go on that near side, as it goes out, 18-11. Now, it wasn't uncommon for her at Bennett to hit from the outside, but she's mainly a setter, but adjusting to a little bit of a different role here, doing whatever is needed there, and she gets the kill to make it 18-12. I think that's her first kill in this one for Sinapan. As Lowe, her serve goes out on the far side. Give the point over to Elmhurst, 19-12. As they're getting close to taking set number 2 here. This one's up high into the air. Sinapan sends it off the tape as this one stays alive. Back into the middle. Not able to get there was Lowe. 20-12. Timeout here by Elmhurst College, by University of Chicago. As you see Sinapan on her kill attempt that hit off the tape, as it was able to be kept alive and then counter and find the open space was number 16, Allie Rogers. And when you look at Sinapan's opportunity, she just hit the top of the net. Top of the tape, if she gets that cleanly onto the other side, she probably has a clean kill too. It's Chris Labasco here with you on SportsTownChicago.com. 20-12 the score in set number 2 in favor of Elmhurst College as they look to try and take a 2-0 lead. For University of Chicago, it would be somewhere they're familiar with, at least tonight, as they were down 2-0 to Dominican University in the first game that was played here today. As Nimrick sends her serve across, Watson bumps it into the air, right into the middle for Lowe, and she gets the kill. 13-20, her team trails by 7. For Lowe, Maren Lowe, 18 kills on 19 opportunities, 31%. Really good clip, and she's got 6 digs, which leads her team. As this one set to the near side is cross court, and getting the kill was number 16, Allie Rogers. Or 15, excuse me. As that was Alyssa Olson from Champaign, the freshman. As this one into the middle, bumped up to the front of the net. Sinapan from the middle. Back into the middle here. As now from the 10-foot line, Low with another kill. 21-14. So now Sinapan back to serve. As she gets the ball right on the far half of the court. She sends that one right into the net. Checks out here for the backline play. As coming in for her is Erin Risk. Now it's Amy Shriver. Shriver bumped up to the front near the 10-foot line and then sent across. And the kill for number 12 in Low. 15-22. And Marin Lowe back in the lead with kills after that one, passing Allie Rogers with 10. As this one goes right into the net, though, on the serve from Mary Claire Toohey. Chicago not helping their own case to try and come back in this one with some of these serves. 23-15, that's 2 service errors in a row for the University of Chicago. That's a left-handed serve, but one is gifted right back by Mel London. 23-16 now. As Brooke Watson sends this one in towards the middle, back over to the near side, hits off a double block, and actually might just hit off the net on the kill attempt from Mary Lawrence. 23-17, trying to make it interesting. As this one sent towards the near side by Watson, up into the air, 10-foot line, hitting it over the double block was Burns, but it's kept alive. Goes too far, 24-17. Set point here in set number 2, as we're going to have a substitution before that happens. As I believe we have, well, one coming in was Majors, subbed in for the libero, and then subbing in for her was Amy Risk. So Amy and Erin Risk making their appearance in this one as this comes to the near side, and it's Low hitting it off a block. Keeps things alive, 24-18. As Sinapan will make her way in as well, play on the front line. As serving now will be the setter in Graves. As Graves, that one bumped forward, quick dump attempt, and Graves right there to play it. Sinapan from the 10-foot line sends that one over. Nice diving play made by Shriver as that goes over a double block. As that one just dumped over by Laporte. Far side over the double block. Diving save again. Near side, and it's Low. Makes it 24-19. As a timeout taken by Elmhurst as they see their lead start to evaporate. They only need 1 point here, though, so not a bad time. Take a timeout. Settle things down for your team. As we see this one on Low's kill here. See the double block coming. As she hits that one right off the top of it, tools it out. Looks like it was going to stay in anyways, regardless. So doubly good for her there. It's 24-19. Almost done with this second set here. But University of Chicago tried to come back and force extra points. Gina Graves on to serve. And the important thing, of course, get the serve over. Don't worry about doing anything too fancy on the serve. Just get it across. Let your team at least play it out. As she does. Is this one set up now right into the middle as that one goes long and out. Doesn't hit anybody. That'll be point for University of Chicago. They're back to within 4. Jean Graves sends it in towards the middle. Now over to the far side for number 16 in Rogers. This one ends up hitting off the top, sent across by Lowe. Back in towards the middle, and it goes out. Did it touch anyone? No. 21-24. Point for University of Chicago. Graves to serve again. trying to keep the rhythm going as this goes into the middle. Set over to the near side. Graves with a nice bump forward as Sinnapan sent it to the near side. Joust at the net, comes back across. Lift is, I think, going to be called. Either that or a double hit, and the ball ended up going up top into the netting. 22-24, University of Chicago back to within 2. Got to watch that one again because you saw that Sinnaban's bump went a little too close and over the top of the net, caused a joust. And then that one, the call came before the ball was hit up into the air. So it's called, the call ends up happening after here. So you see the ball hit over, and then it was either a double hit or either that or a lift. One of the two that gets called. As now we get a better view here from the top side view. As you see, Lowe is able to get that over, and then here's where the lift is called. Lift, double hit, doesn't matter. Both of them were in effect. So Graves to serve again, Regine Graves. Up to the front now, into the middle, and that one goes out, but they're going to say it went off of a player, so that'll be point and set for Elmhurst College. They win set number 2, 25-22. So they're up 2-0 here, but University of Chicago going with the youth on their team, maybe found something they like there with Sinnapan and also having Scrafford out there and a couple of the others that we saw. We saw Aaron Risk make her way in there along with Amy Risk. So we'll see what changes are in store for University of Chicago going into the third set here, which could be their final set of the night. We'll take a timeout and be back with that third set here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey friends, this is Tom Waddle. You may know me as good old number 87 or as the better